What's going on, beautiful people? It's your girl, Sabrina Smith, and welcome to Pastor Sabrina Speaks. In this episode, we're going to tackle a question that was posed by Lakeela Johnson, and she says, what happens when you feel like your prayers are going unanswered, even though you're fervently praying, and how can you differentiate between a no and not yet when you do get an answer from God? Listen, you are not the only one who feels this way. I'm telling you, I have prayed and prayed and prayed and laid out before God, and it seems like he had nothing to say, silent. And so you're looking like, okay, God, you ain't hear what I said? I just prayed last week for somebody else and you came through for them. But here I am praying for me and ain't nothing happening. Or I don't hear you. I don't get the answer the way I want. And what happens is we're so accustomed to God responding for other people that we automatically in some form or fashion think that that's how God is going to respond to us. Just because he speaks to them in the earthquake and in the fire doesn't mean that that's the way he's going to speak to you about your situation. Mark chapter number 21 and 22 says this. He says, whatever you ask in prayer, whatever you ask in prayer, you're going to receive it if you have faith. So a lot of times we don't get our answers, or we don't get what we're praying for because our prayers are not in alignment with the word, and then our faith is not in alignment to our requests. So we have to make sure that when we're going before God, that we're going in confidence, knowing that when we pray according to his will, 1 John 5 and 14, that he hears us. We just have to make sure that we are keeping his commandments. There's nothing that he is going to withhold from us if we go to him the right way. And you just got to leave the results up to him. You got to be like, okay, if he gives me a no, if he gives me a not yet, or if he doesn't give me a response at all, I'm not going to worry about it. Listen, David can be a perfect example. Who? Yes, David. David prayed in 1 Chronicles. He prayed to God. He had dreamed of rebuilding the temple. And then God said, hey, bro, it ain't going to be you. You're not going to do it because you are a man of war and you've shed blood. You know what? David got to know, but he still prayed and he still went to God. He still expressed his gratitude and said, you know what, God, even if you don't do it for me, that doesn't mean that you're not able. And maybe if you're not doing it today, that doesn't mean that you're not going to do it next week. But I'm still going to have faith that if, like you said in your word, attach your prayer to his word. I'm reminding you that you said whatever I ask in prayer and attach faith to it, that I'm going to receive it. Whatever means there is no limit. There is no boundaries. It's not too big for God. So you got to keep praying. And once you pray, leave the results up to him. And if he tells you no, baby, he's got something better. If he tells you not yet, his timing is perfect. His will is perfect. And his plan for your life is perfect too. So whenever it feels like you're praying and ain't nothing happening, keep praying. When it's his time, when it's your time, he gonna make that thing come to pass. I hope I helped you. Man, because I just helped me stir up my faith. Listen, this is another episode of Pastor Smith Speaks. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.